something that everyone who engages in their emotional intelligence development comes to realize, I know, is that every emotion is useful. Sometimes, however, what they're stuck in is why those emotions aren't useful and the lingering impact of being unable or incapable of understanding and managing those emotions well. So here's an example. Anger can be very useful, but we have to watch out for things like bitterness and resentment. And we have to ask ourselves, well, where do those things come from? Those things come from the lingering impact of inappropriately expressing, permission to feel, communicating, and understanding that emotion in the first place. So one of the skills in emotional intelligence that becomes super important after we are emotionally self-aware is emotional expression. This skill lives in the self-expression realm of emotional intelligence. And basically what it's all about is it's our ability to openly express our feelings verbally and non-verbally. And the reason why this skill is so important is because it takes emotions from being on the inside of us and places them on the outside. And as soon as we bring things outside of ourselves, they become easier for us to be objective about. When things are contained within us, they're really quite subjective. As soon as we're able to bring them on the outside, we're able to apply rational, logical thinking, objective thinking to it. There are 3 emotional intelligence skills that contribute to our ability to emotionally express at a high level of proficiency. And those are interpersonal relationships, assertiveness, and empathy. And you might be surprised to hear empathy in there. Emotional expression, my ability to communicate, relies on empathy, a skill that is about understanding other people's perspectives. You betcha. Because the lingering impact of an emotion, one that stays with us, is all about our thinking, our perspective. This is assertiveness. And on its own, we miss the other person's intention. We miss the other person's thinking, the other person's perspective, which oftentimes will be different than the one that we're holding on to. So empathy is used to challenge the thinking we are stuck in that leads to the emotion we're experiencing. And when we challenge that thinking, we're capable of giving the emotion the space to be felt, but not linger.